with the Bloodseeker, but it doesn't really seem like it's countering anything on the side of Aster. But it looks like
easily can burst a hero out of the fight. I think it's great. We've seen it against some of other heroes like Root Mother Carry, you know, being played against there. I wouldn't say EG have like a particularly insane AA draft. Like their lane isn't that good with Bloodseeker AA. You can go for some push and pulls, but you're not gonna get too many. Oh, he TP'd, yeah. So he TP'd tier 2 to pressure XXS, but then he just abused it with the high ground back. His Whisper up top.
Yep, he is completely surrounded by members of Aster, and this time they will get him without a trade of any sort. And because that is rough. That is really bad.
Some game-winning play from XXS, actually. Like, you were just getting destroyed in this lane. He just banned Pakaz out of the game for like 70 seconds. It's gonna taunt it away.
This is one of those like fail videos where you expect the Rubik to come.
Yeah.
Telekinesis right when he tries to TP.
Oh, this is dirty.
There is no.
You know, Panda, the real winner of all of this. It's gonna have an early level 6, and maybe Whisper with these 2 devs maybe regretting the fact that he went Diadem first over the Helm of Iron Will, giving himself this extra survivability against the Monkey King. But Pakaz will soon be out of jail here.
Yeah, there we go. There's the TP, and no vacuum to keep him there this time. Oh yeah, that's rotation over, but Aster have 3 members here right now. Nice disruption. Basically blocking out the cookie completely. Impale caught.
Nice shackle.
Low grenade to follow. Sumail is there with the shackle. Pulverize instantly canceled, and C-Smile will drop as the haste rune did spawn bottom, and they're reserving it just for Sumail. So Sumail has had a very good start to this game. And Panda. There's no focus fire this time. Shackle not going to latch, but he might even be able to just go for this. Matthew doing a good job of blocking, as he's not going to be able to hit that.
I mean, this is what room control is just so important. He gets to hold the DD, 2 kills, now the haste, forces Panda to 30% HP, forces Matthew to stay around the mid as well. So, Aster's early game, honestly, looking
be a pretty big
finger up as well
onto Pakaz, because he's just about to finish his Maelstrom, but they find Panda instead, and EG, if they knew the situation, which they probably do, they're probably happy with that. Could have been a lot worse, and it's going to be a trade for a tier 1 top as Pakaz makes his way over. Maelstrom now can be purchased.
Yeah, I think the fact that Pakaz gets to just kind of dodge the gang, go up top now, take the lane. It's like already 3. It's going to be getting towards the 4th, goes back to the lane. So for Aster, I think they can soon look to just get all in there.
Yep, first rupture of the game, I do believe, but Aethel's going to keep him in place. Ice Blast is going to clip Pichu. Should be a kill going the way of EG. Looks like they'll get away with it, with the Blink Dagger now being online for C-Smile. So look for a smoke to come after he's gathered himself.
That's the game right now. They do get to drop 1 aggressive ward.
Yeah, Pichu might be tanking this, which, you know, like they'd be happy with it. The Mnemonic Purge comes out. We talked about how important that is against the Primal Beast. He hates this spell. But he's going to the Blink and the Pulverize. And Pichu not able to help out too much. Finally gets up the disruption, but
he got off the tree.
The black hole. They find Monet, who's in this area as well, with his Midas. He showed up for some reason, and that's a 3 from the watch from above, you know? Yeah, very important.
Should have stayed further away, brother. As pipe is complete, but you have to use your darks here in the fight. You know, if you're a global range away from the pipe, it ain't gonna do anything for you.
That's true. That might be next in the patch for Valve, as Matthew will be taken out by Sumail and company. Did Kaka actually? Yeah, he got a charge for that.
Shoots him off the tree.
That's true. We've actually have seen that before.
Oh, hello, C-Smile.
Yeah. Disruption there. Sumail. It's up the Atos with the focus fire to come. The Pulverize, he tried to use it. Instantly canceled, though, and C-Smile punished. Nice pick off for Aster.
That's a very free kill. They're going to be very happy about it as XXS with the blink. Kaka already finding his next target.
Sumail TPing. Very hungry for a kill. The Matthew just able to cookie up to the high ground.
Shackle still on cooldown from the bottom play, I assume? Because that looked like somewhat of a free kill, and Sumail still holding onto the Spark of Courage, of course. Have a pretty good ward that they just see all of them walk back in there, as they're already going for a quick smoke Whisper.
Yeah, well, Roche is on his way bot as well as Whisper going for the black hole, and the Ice Blast to follow that. It is, but Pakaz gets traded. Kaka deletes him from the other side.
What have you done
next as Sumail takes him out quite easily, and Panda, that's going to provide the double kill for Sumail. So 4 dead for EG. They lose Monet at the beginning of the fight, but other than that, they win this handily.
I mean, Monet just straight up went for a blind stun because he just heard the gate being channeled, which sets up the entire fight over there. And I'm pretty sure there's like some 3-man vacuum impale going on the bottom side. It's XX second like go in at the same time. You have Monkey King scouting around, blink on Darks here, blink on Wind Ranger. There's an Aegis too as Matthew.
Have Kaka with the initiation.
I hear a BKB.
Focus fire, not able to get the latch again, but Kaka, he gets pulverized. But not that much damage done, but they're gonna focus on Sumail, and that's the Aegis. Snapfire's gonna buy back. Do they have the follow-up here? Sumail is gonna get silenced by the Blood Right. That looks like that might end. The Impale coming out, and the Wukong coming first of the game from Monet, but it's essentially a whiff as everybody on the outside now. Mortimer's kisses, but Disruption gonna provide Pichu a lot of space, but then he gets caught by the cold feet and destroyed by the snap.
Well, that was a very nice play from EG, just being very patient after this first Sumail kill.
I guess so.
Picaz is just too good. As hold on.
Behind skrff, you can see the finger coming out. Monet even popping his ult. But skrff able to get the BKB, but you can see the disruption coming out, forcing skrff to try to run away, but he is the first to fall. Kaka very deep. Monet? He was up front and personally, he just gets out easily. Gobble up is there, into the black hole. 3 dead for Aster, which looked like a pretty good fight for them. Wolf version 2. Oh, big boy! And he's actually going to get the BKB and the pulverize, but there's the save from Pichu. The black hole onto the Monkey King as he comes out of the disruption. The Hex instantly onto the Primal Beast as Monet.
They got him.
Get off his ult, but then dies shortly after. As Kaka getting chased by the Blood Mist from Picaz, gets off the finger, but to no avail.
Oh, good shackle.
Nice shackle from Sumail. Oh, my God. Vacuum onto 4 heroes. Blood Right is there, though. Onslaught for safety.
Sumail is leaning up
Inside this wall right now, as 2 have already died for EG. This wall placement is insane, and skrff knows that he's dead. That makes it 3 down for EG.
How do Aster actually win this fight? What the hell?
Smoke here from Aster.
Uh-oh.
Picaz breaks it first, but they're going to find Picaz in the jungle. He tried to gobble him up, but it's not going to happen. Picaz, is he actually going to survive through this? Because the BKB Smile is there with the pulverize as well. The shackle vacuum, but a big vacuum. Picaz impaled as well and finally brought down. Very late BKB from skrff, and Sumail very deep in the time. He's so used to shackling Panda. That's like the 20th kill that he's got.
Going for more.
3 dead for EG as Aster just all over the place. Whip. Oh,
Cardi B, Jesus.
Oh, Sumail, nice dodge. But he's gonna get pulverized there. Picaz wants
7 seconds
as well. Yeah, they have to try to wait, but they just can't do it.
What's the call? Whisper, we're going in, we're going back.
There, Onslaught coming in. They do get the stun into the Blood Right, but there's the Wukong's command. Oh, Ice Blast, 2 heroes. Ice Blast doing quite a bit. The disruption saving for a bit. Whisper, is that
he's got another one.
Pressure on it?
Yep.
Okay. Glad you got another one to work with.
Oh, gobble, gobble.
That's a big gobble onto 2 heroes with a beautiful black hole as well. My goodness, EG showing up. 3 kills onto Aster. They get rid of the Aegis as well. And
set up an area to just prepare the next fight.
Yep. As Balance. What a shackle! Oh my God! Down goes skrff
right over the
Picaz, and they're right on the doorstep of the high ground for EG. 2 cores dead without buyback.
Oh God.
See if Aster, how aggressive they want to be. Of course, I don't think they know that this is the case. You can see Picaz is only 350 off of his buyback right now, so maybe this is, see, there's no bounty rules even up right now. So Monet, he's just going to go to town on these buildings. This is at least 2 sets of racks all of a sudden.
This is double racks plus roll. Wait, could this be 3 racks? Like, they're not going to buy back. This is a Deso Aghanim's Monkey King and a Universal Wind Ranger.
I think now that they've taken 2, like, all right, they definitely do not have buyback. Black hole up in 20 seconds. Refresher up in 10. I think you actually just have to give up Megas. There's no way you can Megas.
Oh, Matthew's dead.
This is insane.
This is a very Froge concerning play that just came out from EG. This is like Dota 101. Your most important hero has 2 spells on cooldown and you just go out together and hold hands and die as Aster.
In the blink of an eye, mega creeps for Aster. You can see the gold needed for these 2 big buybacks.
Matthew has buyback, 8-man black there. It's coming.
Yep, Whisper looking for an opening, but he's gonna get vacuumed back into the normal. Oh, the gobble save from Matthew.
Okay.
Eats his delicious teammate and
they're holding.
Vomits him up. Oh. As the instant Hex is going to find Enigma again. As it's going to completely expose Monet. Remember, not only does he have Death, he has those soldiers, and they're just going to kill it outright. Aster take game 1 in sudden fashion. My a really quick turnaround.
I think they might just go Lich because that's a common jug pairing, and we mentioned Panda's limited hero pool.
Now situation as a Darkseer. Now it's against a jug. How different is that?
I don't think it's going to be much different. I mean, there's an Enigma, so that's going to be a little annoying in terms of denying, but he should just be up to a good early game, right? Like, you have Bad Rider, he's going to keep trading. You have a lot of damage nowadays as well on Darkseer. Like, he's out-damaging the Jug even by, like, just 2 or 3 damage here, level 1. So XXS is going to be off to a good start. Or should be, at least.
Yeah, should be. Maleficus comes out on that side as Kaka trying to punish Pakaz a little bit here. And we've been seeing a lot of this Enigma played as 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Is there any position that you prefer to see it? Because Sumail in the mid lane as the Ember Spirit sitting on 10 and 5, 11 and 3 on the side of C-Smile and EG. So pretty even thus far. And I feel like that might have been our first game that we've cast that a Wind Ranger has won. I feel like we've always been on the
Kiyotaka kind of threw his away yesterday.
Yeah, he was owning, but as we're going to see the batteries come out, Matthew looks to be dead. And Pichu dies right after, so the cores remain in this bottom lane as Whisper will be able to snag the Lotus, which, talk about
Helm or 6, you're going to run everyone out of this lane.
an XXS in a pretty comfortable position.
Mr. Panda.
Panda, not so much, as he's going to try to deny himself to this double stack of Ancients. Oh, who will get the last hit? It is XXS, who only 11 and 6 CS, but I think he's still in a good position to get a good amount of farm now that they pulled this wave. Kaka just barely lives throughout the engagement.
XXS, yeah, stick charges, just gonna assert. Ooh, Pakaz is tanking the tower.
Pakaz, yeah, that's a lot of damage from the tower. The Ion Shell doing a decent amount, but Pakaz is pretty fast, but the vacuum back into the Ion Shell.
Still has a Lotus.
Yeah, XXS really slowed down by the fact that he doesn't have boots, but of course, it is a Darkseer.
You know, I feel like all the SA and CIS carry players, they're just monsters. Like, this guy just goes in, doesn't even sweat at all, has the Lotus, has the Fairy. Pakaz gets to stay alive, but still very low on HP for a bit as Sumail. I think he's pretty happy with this matchup. You just slowly fist the Wind Ranger in this lane, gonna force him to buy some more regen, off to a great start here on this Ember.
It's pretty even though, so far. A minute away from first power rune. And looking at the supports, I mean, it'd be spin with the blood grenade. That's enough to take out Kaka. Panda, though, he's going to be taken out in turn. So again, the 2 supports die as Pakaz will place the kitty cat down.
Oh, can he find it? The microphone Pakaz.
75 gold waiting for you if you can catch up, but the golden runs out.
The golden cat is too fast.
But Pakaz is missing some valuable creeps under this tower. And XXS is going to get quite a bit of farm here.
That's Kaka making his way bottom as XXS, he's just going to be fine up top.
Blocking on Monet with that wolf. As Kaka shows up, like you said, gets the blood grenade off into the flame break, but the Cogs comes out basically pushing the rest of Aster back as Kaka. Yeah, they will be able to finish off Matthew. A good scatter blast from Pichu.
I mean, Whisper is fine. He's going to be A-okay with this. That's active.
Matthew versus Pichu. Cogs.
I mean, Panda's coming as well.
He did cast the ability. We can't say that he didn't. Maleficus is there from Panda, so they'll be able to kill Pichu and secure. Oh, okay, they don't actually kill him. They want to get the rune, which they will. So it ends up being a split across the board as Random Courier will be taken out. And Panda, he made his way all the way over here and is likely going to die. Trying to deny again. But XXS claims him again.
XXS with a killing spree, and I do think Darkseer having a good game. I mean, he showed it in game 1. He came in clutch. If he can...
Correct.
Oh, no, they just died. Unlucky.
They died of exhaustion running across that map. Yeah. Whisper continuing to farm in the jungle. And we can see some action here. Sumail, that's off the focus fire. Or sorry, C-Smile gets off the focus fire onto Pichu. Sumail's in to try to help out.
But lasso.
They will get the lasso thanks to the TP coming out from Kaka into the flame break as well. Shackle not going to hit, so they end up trading their, or kind of baiting their support. And they're getting a very important kill onto C-Smile.
Yeah, very aggressive. Lycan as Aster with a very cute move here on the backside.
Yeah, they're making their way over
Panda.
here. Panda is going to get slowed by the blood grenade, and he is horribly surrounded. Boom. They'll drop to that ion shell, and that's going to be the reveal, even though he didn't pop it. If they click on him now, they will see that the Crimson Guard is in his inventory. And like you said, there's a Crimson dealing 0 damage as Pichu getting chased by Whisper. Crimson, again, mitigating so much that he might have to run away, but his Wolves, will they be able to get the kill? No, even the Satyrs not enough.
Drop top.
See Smile and Matthew on the other side of the river here. Panda steals the bounty. It will trade with his life. So after all that, it's just a support for support. And you can see the power of that Crimson Guard. I think that would have been 2 kills at least. And Sumail trying to turn this around now. Shackle on to Kaka. He has his lasso still after all of that. Sumail gets up in one more win run.
Sumail going for more.
Sumail, another Searing Chains is up, but not going to try for it.
Well, Aster, when Kaka gets his blink, you pair it up with the kisses. You're just continuously going to play the map as we have a lasso into the high ground. But then he
Omni slash, and he's actually going to get the kill and get down successfully. A little too cute from Kaka that time.
This is what I like to call the Reddit play. Like, you try to make some Reddit or YouTube play.
Well, you still will. That is a Reddit.
But you want to make a good one. But yeah, I guess mission's successful.
I mean, as we're going to see Mortimer.
Also, it's going to speed up your farm. There's Whisper down bottom.
Okay, gets off the shapeshift, XXS, super tank.
There's the hook shot
is there into the cogs. Kaka, with moral support, has the lasso available. Shackle connects with the focus fire. Is this going to be enough damage to take out the most farm hero on the map? He gets off the mech at the last moment and finally will fall. Kaka does get off the lasso, but not able to find more connection on top of that. Mortimer's will be enough to take out Matthew. So right now it's a 1-for-1. But the core being dead for Aster means that EG have the advantage.
Looking for more.
Absolutely. Mantha being shown. Panic gets off his ultimate, the black hole, but dies shortly after. Domido is there to try to clean off Pakaz with the spin. Monet super low, completely out of mana, and Mimmo got the HP as well. So Pakaz brings him down, but it might cost him his own life. And indeed it does. Whisper and C-Smile now getting pursued by Kaka. The Shackle not going to hit this time. Sumail with that DD still activated. He's going to clean up completely. An absolute beast in both these games so far. Sumail.
Oh, that's 250 gold on the deck. Oh, gets denied. Dirty play from Whisper. As Aster going to be for his own Maelstrom, the Bad Rider, the Darkseer, and also the Snap. So kind of little cool play.
Shot's going to find XXS. Is down the wall ahead of time. Kaka is still in the area. This initiation is completely shut down.
Yeah, that backfired quickly.
They delete Panda. Sumail came very quickly. They will find a collateral onto Pichu, apparently. The creeps.
Then it's the Dragon.
Are powerful.
Oh, 250. But looks like they're gonna chill for now as they gate up top.
Yeah,
they do see Panda and
Pakaz. They'll get the
lasso.
And the lasso onto Pakaz.
Into the cookie.
They get the permastun with the vacuum to follow. Just barely enough CC, of course, to be able to prevent that Omni Slash. And that should be enough space for Pakaz.
We're still top on board. But you're giving this Aegis away now to Aster here.
Hook shot. Nice job from XXS, knowing that that could have been a possibility. We don't really get to see the whole Aegis. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Well, this is why they're here.
This is very
there's a
lasso initiation. Hook shot on his teammate, not going to work out. And just like that, 2 dead for EG. Both have buyback, but still, Aster with the Aegis. We don't have a creep wave, though. Be a little bit patient as the creep wave is being bodyguarded.
I mean, it's being surged in, but like what Aster are doing, you can just push forward. If Kaka sees an opportunity with the surge, blink lasso.
Yeah, lasso is there. Hook shot again. Nice disruption overall. C-Smile pops the BK with the focus fire. So much damage, but that is just the Aegis on the Medusa. As Monet trying to walk it off in the meantime. Pichu, they found Pichu. Fall here for Aster. As Whisper very deep with that Lycan form.
Okay, so Sumail on the back.
Actually get away. They want to try to find some connection. And Monet still 30 seconds on the Aegis, so no point in really killing him yet. Kaka in the river getting a flame break to give him some space to get away. Very awkward fight for Aster. As Pakaz's healing ward finally dropped. And that surge is going to be the end of the fight, it seems, as only one dies.
Matthew.
Say that now, Matthew. On the other side, will be picked off, so ends up being a 1-for-1 trade overall.
Okay, it's Aster. Couldn't
driver's seat, but not by that much.
Hook shot.
Finds Sumail.
Space.
Happy able to take the shield rune, which will make this a bit of an annoying kill. More the denial of the rune than anything is important here, but Lockrook will lose his life.
He's some wolf vision from Whisper. Very close to some of their key items. Hook shot into the shackle.
Find the connection, so Kaka takes a tumble. So EG gets something out of this smoke. Likely have some sort of ward expedition as well in the meantime. Sumail pushing the lanes. As we'll know about Roshan a little less than a minute.
And Sumail is gonna get his shard completed, so getting closer to.
Fight's gonna be coming any moment now.
Shackle
goes into the shackle with the focus fire there. Do they have the save? And C-Smile pops the BKB. Not gonna be able to kill Sumail outright. Stone Gaze forcing everybody out for the time being. Sumail still stuck on the other side of the tree line as the Snapfire dies in.
Oh my god, the Wolf can gang up on him.
There's the lasso finding the Windrunner. That one more slide of fist takes him out. Does have buyback on the C-Smile as Whisper in that wolf form, trying to find some sort of connection, but he's going to get Searing Chains because also a wolf spinning crazily, now in a defensive measure, trying to get away as he's lost many members of his team. Searing Chains is there, XXS checking it out as well. He gets nullified, but it matters not because 3 die on the side of EG. And C-Smile, he bought back here. If they can get this, this would be enormous. Big Searing Chains, and they have enough to take him out again. And they're right on the doorsteps as Aster looking to take their first set of barracks in game number 2.
Making it look easy.
Especially considering you still have the lasso intact. Because is going to play this a bit carefully.
It's a wolf bite.
Creeps as well.
Aster have a ward on this.
They find the Clockwork outside of his base, and he's dead. Has to buy back instantly. Because in that wolf farm with the Blade Fury, not able to
They're getting
find it. Cannot get close enough, and there's the lasso onto the Wind Ranger. Mr. C-Smile all alone, but actually gets the BKB off just in time. Now he's running into the other side of the jungle. Looks like Pichu will fall. That's 76 seconds without this Snapfire.
They used focus fire both.
They're gonna have 2 at the disposal for EG.
EG gonna have to look for a similar play where you get to go around, I think. I don't know if you can touch Monet twice, at least not from the front, but...
Yeah, they're doing this 4v5. The Snapfire just respawns, will be TPing to the outpost. There's the first
racks are
FKB
dying,
for
bro.
Bakaz, and yeah, they're gonna fortify. It's only a couple hits away from taking. And Monet, he might just be able to tank this up as there's the wolf bite onto Bakaz. But the buildings are just getting destroyed. Instant sheep to force it back to Juggernaut. Panda dies without even using Black Hole, but does have his buyback. Will expend it immediately. Nullifier onto Pichu. Just spot back in the game, but the lasso onto Bakaz is enough. Juggernaut down for 2 full minutes. And that means Monet, with that Stone Gaze, can just finish all the rest of the buildings out as GGs are called. EG eliminated from the Riyadh Masters. And Aster, a clean 2-0.
Oh, they're looking way better than when we saw them against Team Spirit. Actually showing up with both their draft and their gameplay, kind of pulling it together, rallying around this Monet Medusa. And it's EG. Sadly, they do fall here. I thought they had a bit more in their tank here with this draft, but Aster just adapting and showing up in this game.
Yeah, I don't want to focus too on the negative, but I will to start, of course.